Good morning. So I'm back with a new video. Got my little handy dandy notebook here. This is the this or that or IEB either or tag for small YouTubers, you know, to kind of branch off with an audience, you know, have our audience get to know us, and then to tag other small YouTubers so we can, you know, lift each other up, you know, plug each other, things like that. So I was tagged by KrazyKinkz. I'll link her video in my my description box, i.e. my cousin Kizu. Thank you. So let's get into it. Netflix or YouTube? I would say Netflix. Well, YouTube University helped me through a lot of my classes. It taught me how to do my own hair. So, I would, but like, without hypotheticals, I would say Netflix. Because Netflix has some really good original content. YouTube does too, but not really trying to pay for it. So, iOS or Android? I used to be a hardcore Android stan. Like, I always had Androids. I would go back and forth between, what was that? What did I have? I had a Nokia. I had one of those little sliding phones. It was green. I had I think when LG came out with the flip phone, and it was red and the front was touchscreen. Oh my God, I love that. That was so fire. And then I went from LG G2 to G3 to G4. I think I went up to G5, and then I had the LG V10 or V12 or V20 or something like that, whatever it was. I actually started my YouTube channel way back in the day filming on an LG. LG has some spectacular cameras. Like, every time that they would come out with a phone, the camera was usually like right at the top of its class. Like, LG and the editing and all that, great. But now, as you guys can tell with what I'm filming on, I am an iOS person. I wouldn't buy a MacBook. I don't think I would buy an iPad, but like, as far as cell phones go, it's hard to switch back after you've switched, you know, to iPhones. So, phone call or text? I would say I like to talk on the phone. I really do, because I like to talk, and I feel like, well, over all of those face-to-face talking, but I like to talk on the phone because I feel like I can explain myself better. But at the same time, man, this is my Libra sun and my Libra Venus going back and forth with me because I can't decide. It's always going to be a story for all of them, for every either or. But sometimes text, maybe, but I think I'm more of a talk face-to-face person or a talk on the phone person. Cardio or weights? I do not like to sweat. I do not like to sweat. I do not like to sweat. I would much rather do weights versus cardio, because I feel like cardio is more about your endurance, and I have no endurance. But weights, like, especially like strength training, I would much rather do weights than cardio. I don't like to jog. I don't like to run. I mean, the elliptical is not bad, but like, I would much rather lift weights. Music or podcast while walking? What would I rather listen to? Music, definitely music. I mean, music kind of puts you in a vibe, but like a podcast, I feel like maybe I can listen to a podcast while I'm driving, but not like walking, because of the fact that, like, I like to talk, so when I'm listening to a podcast, which I mean, I've done this before in the past, like they'll say something and I'll be like, wait a minute, I don't know about that. So like if I'm walking and I'm talking out loud, people probably gonna think I'm like what is she, sis, what are you doing? But I would definitely much rather music while walking, because it kind of, you know, the right song might even make you want to jog. It might make me even want to run, or, you know, break a sweat or something like that, which I usually do not do. I am not, well, I mean, a few years ago I did used to run, but now, no. Which is worse, laundry or dishes? Dishes. I like to wash dishes, but like in washing dishes, you gotta set them out, you gotta dry them, you gotta put them up, which I really just don't like. And then like if you choose to not dry them right then and there and you sit them out, I just don't like the look of clutter. So I would much rather do laundry so I can fold everything up and put it directly away, you know. But like with dishes, it's just, I don't know, just so much. I just don't like clutter. Sandals or sneakers? I like the aesthetic of sneakers and like sneakerheads and, you know, matching your shoes to your outfit and this and that and this and that. But y'all, I cannot walk in tennis shoes. I don't know what it is, but like if I'm not in a flat to the ground shoe or like an Uncle Cookout 6 sandal, I can't walk. Like tennis shoes are a lot more comfortable to walk in on campus, but like I trip so much wearing tennis shoes. Like I just trip on air. I don't know what it is. Like however you pronounce them, Rashi runs. I love those shoes. I trip all the time. Even just wearing them at work, trip. My Stan Smith Adidas, trip. My Doc Martens I don't trip in, but those are more like boots. So, but really the only like sneakers I can actually wear and walk in and not trip are Converse and Vans, because they're just completely flat, like just flat to the ground. I don't know what it is with me and shoes. Slides, I can't even wear slides because I trip, number one. I slip, even just walking around in the house with my little fuzzy slides, I trip all the time. I don't know, any little disturbance just messes up my equilibrium. I don't know. I really don't. Because I would be a sneakerhead. I like sneakers. They're cute. Okay. Jogging or hiking? Hiking. Oh my God. I would much rather hike, because I think this kind of goes into like me preferring strength over cardio. Jogging, I feel like it's a lot of pressure on your ankles and your knees, and my ankles are kind of fragile. I don't know. Especially with the tripping thing, I just think I have weak ankles and weak knees. But I would much rather hike, you know, because the different elevations, it's kind of like, you know, you might be kind of doing a lunge to get up somewhere. I would much rather that over just the, oh God. And I don't like my hair products to sweat into my face, because I already have like not the best skin. And I like to look at scenery and stuff, even though I watch a lot of television about like people getting attacked by bears and lions when they go hiking. And then I read a lot of paranormal Reddits and subreddits about, you know, skinwalkers and stuff like that. So I don't know why I do that. I already have really bad anxiety, and that just makes it worse. But I just went on a tangent. Look at that. But I would much rather hike because of the scenery and, you know, stuff like that. Receive an email or a letter? I love handwritten letters. I like the nostalgia of it. Like when I first moved to Lafayette, me and my cousins would write letters to each other. And then like way back in the day, when I was little and like I learned how to write and format a letter, I would write handwritten letters to my dad and my grandmother on my dad's side of the family, and my grandfather before he passed away. But I love a handwritten letter. Love it. Because you can keep it. I don't want to print an email. I want to see your handwriting. I want to see that emotion. I want to feel, I want to open the envelope and be like, oh my God, wow, they took the time out of their day to really like write this, you know, like just that. All right, and the last question, tablet or computer? Computer. Well, for school, I would say a tablet because you can take notes on it. Like back when I was a bio major, I was gonna get a tablet, you know, because taking organic chemistry, having to draw all of those things, I can't even remember. It's only been one semester and I can't even remember what the things called. What are they called? Okay. But yeah, so I would say a tablet for that, but everything else, I love my little HP Pavilion 360. Is that what it's called? HP Pavilion 360, whatever. And it converts to a tablet. So that's pretty cool. Love that computer. It's been with me since freshman year. I still have storage on my hard drive, even though I have The Sims and buku mods, 1 expansion pack, and a bunch of CCs. So I would definitely say, my computer. I would definitely say my computer, my laptop computer. I have not worked on a desktop in so long, like I don't even know. But yeah, so that concludes this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And who should I tag? I am going to tag Woo Chile. I'm gonna tag my friend Synthia. She has a YouTube. It's very, very good. Anybody else I think of, I'm gonna link them in my description box. So